Khubor baro syagatuk khubor jengi ke Don Bosco Media Network. Kimat bakong san menta kesengi kilong. Dagi program pen mensim pen krek ki sister FMA ban pen kot yakle kemen centenary. Pen syai UDGP ye kejing sniu bashar khai jong udrok Hari Boy College. Hai ki khamat syaki history kentu ke Jantia National Council. Bat tem UMLA maurin keneng ya kejing ot ki taksi mau syubut. Bat mentangin pa syaki khubor bakam benya. Kahe do Jongaseng Reunion Salesian Sisters of Don Bosco FMA, Sister Elizabeth George, Shillong Province, kalapan benapat ba kejing penkut ya kejing rakhe pendon buram bat lekmen ya kejing dap hispas nem lani ke centenary, kejing tere jong ki sister na kani keseng reunion haki lom bat kithem kathan chatai lammi ngi kari India, kan long ha ka khandai bat chpau terek Nailar ha auxilium convent nong thamai. Ki program haga khandai tarik Nailar kin kentup ye kejing kenduk lang jong ki sister delegates na ki nyotli ki province jong ki sister FMA ki ban ki Jylla beper kari India. Kejing shimbenta ki samla na ki Jylla Nyamba Archdiocese Shillong. Kejing pediang buram ye kini ki nongelam ka Reverend Sister Khaira Kazuela Superior General FMA, Reverend Sister Runita Borja FMA World Councillor for Youth Pastoral, Reverend Father Paul Olfindo Linkot Shillong Salesian Provincial, Kong Isawanda Lalu, IAS Director Sports and Youth Affairs Government of Meghalaya, kinongilam ka Auxilium Youth Movement ha India. Ha kini kesengi en penlong ke jingkan mau tempang bekerpang bat basyok mensim na kebenta ki riungut ki sister ki balayuk kejat ningkong ha ki lum ki them jong kini kethan menchis pas nem menchwa. Kejing lek men bakrau kan long ha kesengi penkut ha ka shpau terik Nailar da kamas bakrau ban pen menta da uling do asat Most Reverend Archbishop Victor Lingdo ban senran de ki bungut ki Lingdo asa oblei ha kate kesengi. Ha kini kejing lek niam bemelung mensim en ai ngut kerpang ye oblei trai kenrat ubala betin lenti ye kin riungut ki sister FMA beslur bat ubala kerku ye kejing tere jongki ki bala sesok palat hajar syak ha kini ki spas nem balalet. Ha kanok pai sengi shipau tarik en penbot de kijing syat, kijing ruai, bat kijing pen i kisap ki pong babun jat, ki ban syat palang ye kijing riu spak jong kijat pen riu kari India, kam tam lele hathain lam mi ingi, ha ka syat ka kemen, kaput ketem, bat karwai ka siaw. Ban buk mau bena sa nam ye kini kijing lek kemen chispas nem jong kijing tere ki sister FMA Hari India barok kawai, en pelat pat pa ye ka thup jing tho, bala penlum lang hakin riu teli ki song lani ki volumes, ki bayat ho ye ka history jong ka seng reunion FMA na duk basdang, kijing tere jong ka, kijing kiu irat, bat kijing priang ki commission jong kani ka seng reunion ki sister FMA Hari India. Ha kini kesengi penkut ye kejing rakhe kemen chispas nem, Menteri Rangba ke Jylla Konrad ke Sangma, ki minister, ki officer sorkar, kin sakhi bat yok bentah ki program bala penkrek de ki nong peniat ke Centenary Celebration Committee ki sister FMA.
Celebrating 100 years of blessings, I am Sister Elizabeth George, FMA Provincial of Shillong Province. I am happy to announce that this year, the Salesian Sisters of Don Bosco, Province of Shillong is celebrating 100 years of the arrival of the 6 pioneer missionaries to Northeast India and the closing ceremony of the FMA India Centenary celebrations on the 9th and 10th of September 2023. The highlights of these 2 day celebrations include a one-day National Youth Meet on 9 September with sister delegates and youth representatives from all the 7 provinces of FMA India and representatives from the diocesan youth groups of Archdiocese of Shillong. Besides Reverend Sister Khaira Kazuela, the Superior General of the Salesian Sisters, Sister Runita Borja, FMA World Councillor for Youth Pastoral, Reverend Father Paul Olfindo Linkot, Provincial Salesian Province of Shillong, and Srimati Isawanda Lalu, IAS Director of Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Meghalaya, and other government officials will be among the special guests of the day. The youth belonging to Auxilium Youth Movement India will pay special homage to the 6 pioneers who were the torch bearers to Northeast India. The grand finale on 10 September will have two important high points. First, the solemn Eucharistic celebration presided over by Most Reverend Victor Lindo, Archbishop of Shillong, which will be the peak moment of thanksgiving for the gift of our pioneers and for the flowering of the FMA mission in India over the past 100 years. Secondly, the cultural extravaganza, which will showcase the rich diversity of the culture of the people where the Salesian sisters work across the length and breadth of India. Another significant part of the program will be the releasing of the 6 volumes of the History of FMA India, a monumental work by the FMA historians who have recorded scientifically the genesis, growth and expansion of the FMA mission in India. Civil and ecclesiastical dignitaries including Sri Conrad Sangma, Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, and Most Reverend Victor Lindo, Archbishop of Shillong, will be among the distinguished guests on this historic occasion. With Mary in the course of a century and beyond is a theme that led the stages of preparation for this significant event in the history of FMA India. We are happy to be the host of this mega event, and as we look with gratitude on the past 100 years, we move towards a future with hope, courage and optimism.
Kawai ni kilat bakongsan bante lakam ye kajing sniu na udrok ubala sapriang bat penjot ye kibabun kajing em kakwat kakya bat ubala pinling kot retai kisamla shinrang bat kenthai kalong da kajing hikai bat jing pensyai pat pa shapang kajing shirkai kabami na kajing kerni ye uni udrok Karibhoy District Police ringkat ba Karibhoy College haka arkulai terik Nailar kila pelong da ke program hikai pat ba shapang kajing sniu jong drok bat kajing khai shet syukor ye ki kenthai kena drug abuse and illicit trafficking haki samla pule bat ki kena school hanong po Dr. L.R. Bishnoi, Director General of Police Meghalaya, da kamin sim ke bas ngokya ya kalawi jung ki samla hakini kejuk dala dihi ulawan ban kren haki samla pule bat ki kena school halor ke jing trim ki kam jing penjot jong udrok ye ki jing em jong ki samla ki wei pat ki pulit rang ba ki bela nok benta hakini ki jing hikai bat jing pensyai pai pa ki long ugiri prasad SP Karibhoy Ishan Gupta Additional SP ba EC Benny Principal Karibhoy College Kinong hikai bat ki pulit na ribhoy kila yok bentalang hagani ke program hagani ke sengi kini kajing hikai bat kajing pensyai pai pa langit bat kermen scam bagi samla puli bat ki kena school kin sngau tho ban kia rai mau rai ding na uni ujing di bakin sha
Central nervous system then features you are taking food but food is not a drug because it will not change the function of your mind it is good for your health. But if you take the drugs for longer durations, then you will become dependent on drugs. So that is why we are concerned about it. Why we are so much concerned? Because in 2019, please remember, 2019, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, they have conducted a nationwide survey. And they noted in 2019 at that time that there are nearly 8 crore people in India who are taking drugs. So this is a huge figure. Now it may be touching 10 crore. And major proportion of that drug abusers are the youngsters. Ranging from the age of 15 to 35. And many of them are students, either dropout students from the school or sometimes the school and college and university students. So that is why it is a cause of big concern for all of us. Because you are youngster, you are the future of the country, your life is as precious as diamond for us. We want to see the youth happy, healthy and smiling. We cannot afford to ruin the future of the youth by the drugs. Okay? So that is why we have come to your college. You must know some basic idea. Even if you are not taking drugs, But if you are aware, you can save your friends, you can save your relatives who are in the grip of drug abuse, you can contribute in your own best possible. So quickly we will go through the slide on the drug abuse point of view. You know, the Meghalaya is a small state having almost population of 36-37 lakhs only. It has 12 districts and 80 police stations. And you know how many colleges are there in Meghalaya? There are 70 colleges. Sorry, Khubor is one of them. Khubor College was established in 1984. 1984. It's a quite old college, and I was told that nearly 1,500 students are there and 40 odd faculty members. College building is quite imposing, so I'm happy to come here. So why Meghalaya is sensitive? Because Meghalaya has close proximity to the Golden Triangle area. You heard about the Golden Triangle? Any idea what is a Golden Triangle? You have not heard? It is not a Golden Triangle, it is a Devil's Triangle. Devil's Triangle. Why? The bordering area of the Thailand, Burma and Laos, these three Southeast Asian countries, comprising a very, very difficult terrain, almost 9 lakh square kilometers, where the opium cultivation is done. And out of that opium, heroin and morphine are produced. So that is why earlier the name was Golden Triangle, but now it is a Devil's Triangle. And the area is so huge that 40 number of Meghalaya can be accommodated in that area. It's a huge area, and that area is a poorly administered area, and opium is rampantly grown there, and they have there some improvised factories to produce the heroin and morphine from the opium. Should I just say, no to drugs? No to drugs! Yeah, very good. That is the strength of the heroin policy. Yes to life. Yes to life. No to drugs. No to drugs. Yes to life. Yes to life. No to drugs. No to drugs. Yes to life. Yes to life.
Kejanta National Council mentakasngi ke arpulai terik Nailar kala dawana ke sorkar Jylla bat kamtam neki arteli ki regional committee ki bapen port apring ke Jylla Meghalaya bat Assam ki belasdang banyak chakmat ye ke jingikren halor ke nikakam beki don kamru bantip ye ke historical background jong ke penar kamtam ye ki jaka ki bahak ki benta jong ke rilom jantia. Nakaliang Presiden Kaseng ulai thu bakajantia nadu kisnem bermenchwa kadron la kajong kerukom senchar shnong senchar thau bat keriti ke dustur nadu ki porshwa banwan ke sorkar pareng. Ulo ongru bagi shnong ki berang don ha Assam basyong basak ki benar ki di banwan pai she Meghalaya. Ula ajing mut ke sorkar Meghalaya bat Assam bantung de historical survey kenang bantip ye ki tenrai ki benar bat ban penbet ru ye upot usam kat kum ke history jongki.
Bante dalam sekolah bagi dari finance country iba training kuat te kejiwaan kejongi hande kalau wanita ni iba negara ke arti ke sorkar Jylla kata kedai pedang ke sorkar Assam pada sorkar Meghalaya kidang ya syak yang kejengi keren pada tempat yang porsam te hakum kan ke pon Nakaliang kejongi Kejanta National Council ngisngau bangidon kam tumsngau syakini ki atani ki regional committee yaga nongren muni yaga stanjo kasen haka bay day ba kajing tembe ya porusam hakden gene ki atani ki Jylla te kapa ki atani ki Jylla ki dang ya kajing kran ban tembe ya porusam hakikat tu kadni ki benta jong ke Jylla Meghalaya bat Assam khamtam naga benta kitu ki jaga ki bahar habo ka ri jaitya nakalian ke jongi ke Jaitya National Council ngikwa bagi regional committee jong ki arteli ki Jylla ki de bat pedru ya ka historical background jong ki benar haba ki ya tembe ya urusan nama ba nanu ke podan dahan thai ni ki penar mila don la kajong kariti kadustu karkom sensyar sunong sensyar dekat nadu ke por badang sensyar paran ya gani gari ke jongi ki penar ki la yakun ya la ke jong ke tma banyo ya ke jing lai lot na ke jing sinsya ki tharan badai lu ba ki ki tma ba ki penar ki yakun persya ya ki tharan ngila du no ya we na unong ilam jong ki penar ha ki to ki por utau de wok yang lamba bangila du ya ke jing ke jong ha utelai pasi jong ki tharan ha ka la ki utelit u Disember katraspa nrupuat balhadu muntaru ngidang le uram ya kalungku singya jong wok yang namba kumutau khlawa keri jantia balhabang ipai syakini kitma bagi pernah kila ikun persya ya kitharan kabala sedang nadu islam khatra lai kusan baka kamhe hak islam khatra nrupuai baka kunno hau khatra nrupuat kini kitma kipenisha bangi kipra ngidon lakajau ke history bat mentang habang ipai sa kejeng kejaput hapadang ke Meghalaya bat ke Assam hakimi kindet snem ki bashaden ngiyogi babun nakishnom jong kipra kila lenno sa ke Assam kumka elaka labang nong tulut kabahap hapo ka blok 1 bat kumjuru shibun kishnom kiba juhab hapo ka elaka nartiang kila lenna shapo Assam te ladani phai sa ke history ke region dia kabaderu kata ke khala daloi kabamut khala elaka ka elaka nong tulut kade kawe na ke elaka bahab ha kita ki khala elaka kumjuru ka elaka nartiang ha kita kipot kade kawe na ka elaka ka bahe ka bayar kabala jukenya ka kum ka kongsan jongki khatar ilaka hendra habang ipet menta kane ka ilaka kala nangrit namar labun kishnong ki bahab hapo kane ka ilaka kila letna shapo ka Jylla Assam kumju ladani phai hakalian kariti ke dustur ni ki benar ngilong ruspa hakariti ke dustur lane kita ki customary law kabang memberi mulahikai teka cingkiri kalong lada jian bagi te kin shnong pernah kinne hak Jylla Assam hato mano banyada yaki bat kila ngam ban pernah persa ialah kejong kariti kedustur nadu kepor bangila yok ya kejing lainut naga kiti parang bat ke India kala shisha ini ke sorga India kala ayini kata ke ain hapo ka Constitution of India langba ka karni bandriu lani kata ka schedule but yaki autonomous district council bakin long kum kinong yada ya gariti ka dustur ka an songkha songman bakter namarwat ka sarkar India ru hakito kipor kalau isai bakum ki jakriu ki baritpat ki dehok banyo ya ka jingida ka bakarpang ban penne persa jela ka jong gariti ka dustur ka JMC ka kuat banbu ka jingkeli balang jia bakine Shillong kinha bande syaka Jylla Assam hato kinyo am ya kata ka jingida ka bakarpang lane kinyo am ya kata ka an ban penne pensa ila ka jong kariti ka dustur ka jongki na ka sarkar Assam kumta de hello ine kinorin ka JMC ka sneo bamenta ka bakine ki atli ki Jylla kidang ya syakmat ya ka jingi kran ban tumbe yo por usam misneo bakideru ban burom ya ka historical background jong ipnar baderu ban panphana ya kishnam pnar ibadon apo Assam syaka rijantia
Kinongnya taksi kamay hamau shibut haka arpulai terik Nailar kila jenrat ikiding besi kishipai Assam Regiment Center ARC harut surok PWD hakmat ke kerdop shipai bandrung syakashnong mau shibut. Presiden kamau shibut Taxi Owner and Driver Association uba Riwen Roy Karbuli ulai thu bakajingle kishipai kalong ban khanglat iki kali taksi ban yeng harut surok bat kishipai ki kenok begini ki taksi kamay ki penwit ya karung kami ki trok shipai hakani ka ketem jongka ARC. Maria Tip yakni kejingjau Presiden East Khasi Hills Local Taxi Welfare Association uba awan don bok jerwa rengkat beruba Livingstone Kharpran MLA Kemaureng Kening kilawan syekeni kejaka ban kren beru commanding officer jeng Sipai Assam Regiment ban penbet bakin pentut yaki kali kamai ban yeng hakini kejaka namar keni kede kesurok pat ba jeng ke PWD kum kini kejing kindang yaini bunsin nang ni syakmat lemda ke sorkar Jylla ka thaulat ban chna da kawai pat kesurok ban yat lat NAKA ketem ARC kenang bagi pai ba kin rung kin mi asnong mau sebut kejaka suwari hakliar lum Shillong kalong kenuksa nong muna yakum kini kejing bagi pai ba kia kenduk
dia hapo rusrok pendiri hapo kejaka jungki jing jangi kadai kajing kia jungna la aslam kini ki Sipai dan dengi kuat bentuk kin ba kini ki kale juga nya kani abaki kempat penjok tin ki rombak snong mena ki nuki he kli ki jongi ini ki fia ker dan bor maki ni kajing yakar mentapat kala baik ni bat kila tre bat kila yang kini kajing ker ba sisin ni mengi hi ki asusan menu hi baro ni ki draban ni kuat baik jaka dan ki ka ba kulut ka ba he baik ki ong la dadon jika jingwet naki apa nying hempan wet re ki niat gal tira jong hing yang aja ka babiang hing mdei ba ba wet yaki ru pan giwanu yakini ki family lan jokini hi pan maki hiru ki du hayang ang ni hi yak ta hi ja try ka jing change ki komandan try ki one way da komandan dak way komandan dak way da itu yo bo ha komandan ubiang uang biang yang da yang bisa kam singa ni ru don komandan pa bawan bathma pa ba kam long na kumoi ka jingmut isi ino ra inu amtep ki long na kumoi pa ka jingmut lain nak kena dingin don isu kajing weng kalak weng kajing sya yaki driver jongi benjang kila bed maki kila don ketai tin don isu
kajing yikran mene ba tu Sipai pat ke ka mute Sipai ke ka Khubor
Khubor naki karya kata kenji ong to laya bet laya rai bat i MLA ru don huni himna irang wasno do don taladap yakran bat ki MLA irang wasno ka is ka sales ki bola don benta bi man kapor bat ni ki ju arab yang ki association ni kini bak jerwaru ila don lang bat ni ta kuntai kajinya keren lang kajinya selalang barokai kelaya baik ni ta kini ki laya suk ni kan ta Sipai minta support ngim tuk hadina buta ni ka bamta support laya suk kan kata ta kumta si kajing ba MLA ila kloi bonwan ta kumka is ka sales kala don bat ni tangi kerpat MLA ba Subah banyak keren lam bat ki long he jong ki bakin num pendik kan ya ka inti yang jongi kan kajing yang jongi tang lagi yang 1 minit ki be ki ong badi kadai ka area jongi ngim ko ada kabon ko ada kajing suk banyak keren ta komunitas ni balai keren abiang kuntai ta kajing kuntu kajing kerpat nganai MLA bagi rong wasno ba subha le kloi kan kajing thoi kan ki Sipai ba khang benum pendik chu yang ki ni smat kan man ka por ta kadon ka pakut bagi masyar man kapos kin siabe ilong ki la long ki so dah hajan kini la long ta dah kidi ban don bor sapo ke bodor jong kini kan kimdei le ban don bor don bor ini civilian sini kami i boleh tinggi sekacaka bade ban bor gitu ya ki civilian kidi jinsa kidi ki protector jong ki civilian hendak ki ham pa ki civilian kali ong ki bentot ya ki kali he jong ki ong hana kali jongi ki behe bawan nya nang ni tang dai ki bun ki Sipai hi ki driver Sipai ki di laina wat ban phai kali tang nang ni so san rong ki hapsim kinderi kata ki experience ki expert driver bilong kunta hi haji bakla jong ki kali badang lait kat thang sok tu kadang lait kali ro kim ju ya ki yang mai la ki yang makita kan ki dai ki yang kali jong ki biang mai dai yang kali jong ki kim long ta ka masuk komut ke pat ke apa kane kadai ka lentia jong ita lada bangi kham kran yaki daki yang makir ni dong ang sumpah bu asai sak nyak ban lelang kuy jaka jungi tak ada ngas perpan ta geng ada MLA bagi dong wasno di keluar dak jing tho ban kum nak susun dong in keluar dak jing yarap dak is ka sales di jing ba jerwa ngidung in ar ka jing tho ci dong wasno ban MLA nang ba ni defend mai kin seki military ki Sipai kin wan sukai me pendik ngi kin ni sarkar Jylla jungi klai man kapor kadon jing kerentang kenjat Dudan kata kapar kaya kakam trai fila ya syam hi kata mungkin media trai ka sarkar hiru kadiban pek kmi kamdei tang kani ka lenti mo sebut indai bon ki jaka Sipai hi ki baju pentut hi ki pajba pam tangi kani ka mo sebut bon hi komiswa ki senam balalai ki ladon kajing yaki kani ladon kajing ya kuni komtai kajing kran bagi MLA ladon kajing ya sela ka babiang laya ben tabun ki bentaru ki bon ki snong ki thau kum ki ladon krem kini ki bon ki lain mo Baidon kini ki Sipai ki ju pendik hi pemdai datang mapat hani musybu cibun hi kan kalian jonga kerpat ya ka sarkar sobha ong yaki le don bor sya ka bade ben le om haki public area yaki civilian family line kita kamdai da namta junu kamdai bun ki kuota sini te bun ki ba bat kali nani te ki don ki temen ki ba ma ya chuduk satai te ki bun ba shong kali nani kan dan dalek tang hadu hantai pot tambah sukru ki shong kali nani hi te ki suk yaki kamdai ba suk yangi ki suk yaki ada don kanu ka jing jaru da ba ki klet pok ka liru kila bon wan ong ene ong don kata kali bangi kiu te da ba suk ilayok pai ki tel jong kiru kalau ka jing suk yaki kamdai ka suk yangi long tai tandai ka mentah support tak labik kan tai hadin habut teman dai ka jing thok ka ba kena ba ka jing thok in sa ada jing thok
kena ba cyber kala kami tayo kami pernah
dalim tas tayo kalau don ya kata ngim tep lagi hana ki ong ba yang parting kali kumnya kum tai bom dai bandai ka defend area jong se apa kani ka linti surok pajba dah kam dai ta ka jongki ke dei bisni support kan kam dai sini sebar kan kila benak ka buman support jongki kan kila ban hang talai ki buri lo jong kila wan le ki kali lo jong kan kani ka kalan jongi dah kani ka area ka ban le jongi dah kani ka kamai jakpo mangi kan nadu na po tambasok sadu sapa masbut kadika video roti berkadika kalintia jongi ka kalinti kamai jakpo jongi
kum ki jat ben riu lom ni don kam ke jingirap markeliang la hakanu kanu ke benta namar mengi ki jat ben riu ki badan hakathan chatai lammi ngi jongkari India ngilong ki berit pat hakmat ki wepat ki jat ben riu kari India ye kite ki kantin la krenda general secretary khasi students union usamla Donald V Thaba hakajingelang ki samla puli na ka jat ben riu lai na Mizoram Kalai Students Association Kalarak Hikmen yaka 63 Annual Freshers Meet Arajar Arpulai ha Sosotham Auditorium haka Arpulai tarik Nailar nakabenta ke samla puli nakani kajat penriu ha Shillong. Hakani kesngi ladon lang armut ki Executive Member Nakalai Autonomous District Council UJB Banhoy kum ukongsan baru L Danala kum usembut kongsan. Lepen po ikani kesngi di kijing ruai bajing syat ni kisamla lai ban nekmen penbernya.
That is what we have to know, especially those young students who are new to this city. A freshers meet is something more or less like an introduction whereby we get to know each other, the seniors and the juniors. At the same time also, it gives a platform for the student to come on stage. We always have that stage fright, but once you come on stage on a freshers meet, that is a first step for you to become bold up on stage. And at the same time, it is also a message that we, the seniors, out here the seniors are the members of the Life Students Association, will always be there to lend a helping hand, to give you a guiding hand on how to go about while you are pursuing your studies here in Shillong. And I would like to take the advantage on this, in front of this podium, to tell all of you, both the students who have known Shillong very well, and for those who are new to Shillong, that you see us, we are from the Khasi Students Union. We are from different communities, but I tell you that we are here as your brothers and sisters. We will always be there for you. Whenever you need us, anytime, any day, we will always be there to help you and to guide you. Feel free in Shillong, feel safe in Shillong. Feel like this is your home only. We are all tribals coming from the same origin, the Mongoloid origin. We should always lend our helping hand to each other. Do you know that if we combine the entire population of Northeast, we are only 4.52 crores. The nearest state to the northeast is West Bengal, and its population is 10 crore. We are not even half of the population of West Bengal. So if we are divided, then where will we stand? How are we going to demand for our rights? How are we going to protect our future generation, our lands? The condition of the tribals, you know, when we say tribal, sometimes we feel proud. So when we reached Impal, we saw that the situation looks a bit normal. We met with many leaders from the Meitei community. We visited many relief camps of the Meitei community, 3 to be specific. And the very next day, on the 2nd, we were supposed to travel to Lanka, Churachandpur by chopper service. But unfortunately for us, the government cancelled the chopper service. But fortunately for us also, we get to travel by road and get a first-hand observation of what is really going on in ground zero. After crossing Bishnupur, we reach a lot of villages like Kangwai, Torbung, and those places are literally like ghost villages. There are no people. There are only houses that were reduced to ashes and military forces. There are so many checkpoints. Kangwai is actually, nobody is staying there anymore. Everybody had left because of what is really happening. And it seems like the district of Churachandpur is being cut off entirely from the world. There are so many roadblocks. There are barricades in the middle of the road. And I saw anxious faces of women, even women, not only men, women and children who were holding sticks to guard their land, lest anything will happen to them. They were very anxious. They were looking at us and waving at us. So we traveled the entire stretch, right from, we met the leaders of the Zomi Students Federation and the Kuki Students Organization. They welcomed us in Kangwai. There also, there are so many burnt houses. Luckily, a church was left standing there. And as we proceed further, we went to Lamka town and we met the leaders of the Zomi Council Steering Community, the Hamas Students Association, the KSO, the ZSF. We had a meeting. And they also expressed to us the pain, the suffering that the people have had.
Man trap ani tolo phone so ang son nun kanu lukhi poi wa ema Billy Graham pay chunin when wealth is lost nothing is lost, when health is lost something is lost, when character is lost all is lost atia sum le pai lo hian eng ba ila lo ve atia prisel na ilo hian in til eno mo chu ilo atia inun ilo chuanin avai ni lo tina ron sia adikhi kate mema helaya lekhirin kan lo chukha a nu le pa mo lo wa hlataka in lo tan ho silom ten kan lo chukha a nung chang no em mai fel em mai nu le pa mo lo wa mizoram pe la kan thok tha kan han zina thon ho ngai nin kanom thin chu azia lo thin so sun dun kan uluk lo chuan man thei kan don lo ti kan soi tua ram le nom ta na mi thune mai te nun he nila an uluk wang ka din hun ro pui ta pen lang kai ka kan ni so sun kan nun kan uluk kap thi apoi mo tak sa ni as in brainer pe so ni khobela ra theina chalo ber su nung sang ra theina te
Kinong hikai, kinong penyat bat ki kena school jang Sidon Secondary School, kila ai ko bleket bok ye ki dukot jang ka team women football hapo under 17, ha ka jinglet pentebit jang ki Shillong ban pen kre janai ban yakun ha ka national level subruto cup arjar arpulai hanong ba New Delhi. Ha ka ni kasnyam arjar arpulai ne ki school ka Meghalaya, ka Sidon Secondary School kala mi khamat ya ka Jylla ha ka lumpong ban yakni ka subruto cup na peding ki kinhun kinthei ki bahapo ka khat news nem karta ne ki school ka Jylla kari India. Ka school ringkat ki pat ba ka shnong Sidon ki lekit bok ki thailot ban pen inam ki sap ki phong ile kai football jangki ha khamat ka perthai India. Ha ka ni kisngi ladon lang uba S Pakanten sub inspector Karibhoy District Police Department ba IK lapang rang ba shnong ka Sidon but chairman school managing committee kinong hikai ki khna school but ki pat ba na ka ni ka shnong Sidon.
Yes, women. Please Delhi. Now only be the best not protected as speaker not protected to 100%. Yes, women.
Như sau tôi cập hết set program ini, banyak sosok cakaran transport, bahkan pelapor kelak ini, pelapor ini, baginda yang kau ikut program pada suara ini, sadar, ya semua.
Kelumpung Yelak First Division League Football Tournament Arjar Arpulai berpeniat the Kepenting Umyong District Sports Association kelazang haka Arpulai terik Nailar hapering ke Ong Ladoi SC Persyae ke Amigos FC bat ke Seven Brothers FC Persyae ke Thangmau FC Hamadan Dom Maulum Penting Umyong Mairang East and West Khasi Hills District. Ke Ong Ladoi SC ke Lepenjem Knap ya ke Amigos FC dasau laar bat layuak ban pelang kamai lai point. Hakawai pat kejingnya kun ke Thangmau FC ke Lepenbam ya ke Seven Brothers da Arku Lanot bat ke layuk kur lai point. Baro arteli kejingnya le akai kilong kibe itenat bat kipat ba kimbabe ya ke por bat ke pisa ban penjat haj hakani ke nok pai sengi.
Untuk ngecil cukup straight. Đưa học sai. Đưa học sai. Ngoài cho chúng bữa sát hảo phân đạt anh à. Ôi rồi. Con. Kilang lem aja. Kita plan lah cong.
Khubor Penyat West Khasi Hills District haka Arpulai terik Nailar kilasam yaki Meghalaya tablet MTAB balathit lingba ke Chief Minister Digital Learning Aid Scheme. Syaki kena puli kelas 11 jong senem Arjar Arpulai kibana ke West Khasi Hills District. Ya kejingnya langsam MTAB lepelong hatirsem hall jong ke office UDC haka ba ubak Gabriel Walang Emily ke Nongstan ulalong ukongsan. Lasam haki Shi Hajar South Partner punyongut ki kena kelas 11 yakini ki MTAB. Nalor ukongsan ladon lang uba HK Thaba ADC, USP Bikram di Marak, kakong Els Imli DSEO, kong di Hujon SDSEO Nongstan, ki opisar na DC office ki nonghikay bat ki kena school.
You have achieved one step of your milestone in your success. There are more achievements that you need to work on. And learning is a continuous process. There is no ending in learning. I think even Mr. Bikram, who was an SP, till today he continued to learn and to read books. Also, learning cannot be stopped. So we all of us need to focus on whatever we are planning to achieve in life, especially to receive the tablets. And tablet is a technology. Dengan kuat berkeran dah kasih mana ibu dikena di kasih dengan kam bahar dah keran dah kasih di kam sufu bahar. Man besim bentan nama besim ya tu tablet ke jauhi. Malaysia pun nak pergi jauhi bila perkat dah klik. Bang shop hanir tinggal perkat lano kan kutno. Nomor bang aku ayo ino siapa kadang you. Bang Malaysia mentu apa bila pergi Sashipan kamu kilas dan banjir. Kei kebetulan apa? Mengalir ke biar dia kei kebetulan apa? Non bahikai ya, non bahikai ya pi kumno bapin on, non bahikai ya pi pinjat madong sedon kebetulan apa? Tapi mana bahikai ya pi? Dalam bahikai, and that is called self motivation. This is very important in a school life. Don't need to motivate whenever you study. As competition, you can tablet and motivate yalabi and learn. Serta jim jo piru motivate yalabi. Bagi dari ban nang Jyllong jadi tingkat di bawah dia.
Kementeri Ketenat Kakoi Kakia Kakong Amprin Lingdo kalai thu bak sarkar kadang ruat bat petsani ya kenu ke hospital sarkar in kentiu kedan Shaka Medical College. Hakajuk Khubor kalai thu ikilat pathai Khubor bak Jylla ya mentahi kadang don kamban penbiang ya kijing penkre ban kentiu Shaka Medical College ya ke hospital sarkar. Kumbalong minta Meghalaya ki don tang santli ki hospital ki bak hampau Henry ki bak hapnya bat ki bom da biang bah ki lat Sumarnong pang. Kini ki hospital kilong Shillong Civil Hospital, Ganesh Das Hospital, Tura Civil Hospital, William Nagar Civil Hospital, Bat Kajawai Civil Hospital. Lada pensyong nong rim halor ni kejingkren jang kakong amprin bat kejinglong jingman ki hospital sarkar ha ke Jylla kanang shimpor sakhat san hadu life house nem baka Meghalaya kan yo ek medical college Pupura.
Status of the Tura campus of the medical college is facing some challenges because of the infrastructure building. Budgets are overshooting. There have been some confusion, some conflict between implementation of these infrastructures, contract, and the department that has to actually execute these infrastructure building in Garo Hills. And so there's a bit of a delay. We are now engaging actively with the Honorable Chief Minister to see what is the alternative to ensure that we have that 136 odd crores that are required to complete the Tura Medical College. In Khasi Hills, like I have said, we are looking at another model where we will utilize all the facilities within Shillong city and its neighboring areas. And we're looking at civil hospital, we're looking at the Sauli facility there, we're looking at Ganesh Das, we're looking at this Red Chest hospital, where we already have sufficient infrastructure. So I believe that allow us to study this matter properly. Do not be in a hurry. Can't help it if our state is not ready. Look at what is happening in the state of Nagaland and other states that have recently declared their medical colleges. Immediately their citizens will not be able to avail those sponsored seats from the government of India. And immediately for a period of 5 years, you will not have medical students going from government quotas any longer from those states where they have recently started this. I, for one, would believe that we will declare the medical colleges when we are 100% sure that they are going to work. And right now, 2 projects are being identified for the people of the state of Meghalaya. We may have taken time. There are so many challenges, and I feel that if we are not ready yet, this is what we should do and this is what we should accept and wait for the state to be ready. Because you have to look at faculty, you have to look at requirements of other facilities, you have to look at the logistics, you have to look at travel time for faculty, for students. So many important components are there in this project, and we want to tell the people of the state of Meghalaya, if we give you a university, you have to make sure
Bat daki tu ki Khubor ngilapoi syakabakut tak haduk pengindai syam yang kublai syibot.